All right. I'm live now. All right. So right now we have a new monthly candle opened. So this is December, and then we have January. All right, so we have two targets: previous monthly high or previous monthly low. So every time when a new monthly candle opens, you want to ask yourself, what's the higher probability of where price is likely to go? So this current monthly candle, like what's the higher probability of it going? Is it up here, taking out previous monthly high, or this low down here? So that's like one of the first questions I always ask myself when a new candle opens, whether it be a monthly, weekly, daily, or 4-hour. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, we can see that we have this fair value gap right here. So what did we notice about this fair value gap? This last week's weekly candle opened, came down around the consequent enrichment of this fair value gap, and then went all the way up and came down again. So we're like around this fair value gap right here. So right now it's Thursday. Right now it's Thursday of the week, and tomorrow is the last day before this candle closes. If we close with bodies of candles below this area, then I'm going to be bearish for at least this low if we don't take it this week, and this low for next week. So this is how I'm using these candles closures to determine where price is likely to go for the future. So where is the daily candle likely to expand? So we can see that we took previous daily low, but we have previous daily high not taken up here. So where's the daily candle likely to expand? That's the question that we need to ask yourself. Where is this candle likely to expand? So right now we have S&Ts at the highs. You can see how ES took previous daily high, but NQ didn't. So that's very important to note right away. Okay. So this is the 4 hour right here. So in this 4 hour, what do we notice about price right now? So we had this 4 hour SIBI up here, and I'm gonna mark this purple so it's more clear to see. But what we notice about this is how price came up inside the SIBI and had body closures above it. And we're currently trying to retest this same PD array as an inversion. So I'm going to pull out my dealing range real quick. What I would want to see within 10 a.m. open is a body closure below this PDRA. Because if we get a body closure below this 4-hour inversion, then the probability of us continuing going lower to taking out low of day and then potentially previous monthly low is very high. So I'm going to mark out low of day down here so I don't forget. This is the weekly time frame. Notice how this week, when we opened around this week, if you take the high of this range to the low of this range right here, this swing high, this swing low, and you draw out your premium discount, notice how once we opened today or this week, we went above the weekly dealing range, equilibrium to premium, and look at that reaction once we got there. So once we came up here, you see that reaction down from this weekly equilibrium. That is like, it cannot get cleaner than that. That's so clean. But I have my deviations drawn out from these swing points, aligning with previous monthly low. So right now I'm favoring more downside, but we're gonna have to see how 10 a.m. opens relative to this 4-hour inversion, because we don't want to see us respect this inversion and continue going higher. We want to see closures with bodies of candles below. So low of day is still down here. Or more like this. We have like 30 more minutes until this candle closes. What I want to see out this hourly time frame is a hourly change to delivery from this last down close candle or up close candle. So I want to see that. So if we get a body closure up below this last up close candle, It's going to confirm the change in state delivery for more downside. But right now we look very bearish. Very bearish. We have this one right here. We have Devil's Mark down here as well. So we're retesting right now the midnight opening price. So 15-minute candle closures below this midnight opening price would be preferably better for me if I'm favoring shorts soon. I just want to see us dig a little below this PD area, this inversion with during 10 a.m. So once 10 a.m. opens, a body closure below this PD area will be preferably better for us to make sure, or like not make sure, but confirm us going or being short. So we came all the way up to, from this swing point, we came all the way up to premium, and now we're seeing reactions out of this range back down to equilibrium. So this kind of looks like a that's what I'm looking at right now within price. So yeah, right now it looks very bearish. Okay, the way we're expanding really down with displacement is already showing me like, yeah, this is likely going to take out either low of day or previous monthly low. But this is the devil's mark that we're about to take out right here. So we just took it. So we just took that target right there. Boom. Wow, that is very clean. That is very clean. That is very clean. Yeah, that is very clean. So we just took this target and we're going to see if we see some kind of retracement at this move down. The best short, in my opinion, was up here, where this 5-minute SIBI was aligning with the 6 a.m. 4-hour candle. So this 6 a.m. 4-hour candle, we opened, then we manipulated. So we opened, manipulated, creating this wick of this 4-hour. And once we got below the opening around this area, we had this 5-minute SIBI. So we had a time opening and a PD array. So this was the best short opportunity right here at 9:15. And then we started distributing with 9:30 volatility towards this liquidity and this devil's mark. So London lows got taken. This target got taken. So the question, or like what I'm waiting for right now, is just some kind of retracement back up to then continue going short. We delivered so far about 212 points from the 6 a.m. open. So we're kind of close to previous monthly low, We're like 170 points away from previous monthly low. So low of day is right around here. So we already took this target. You have low of day right here, so I'm gonna add an alert down here. What I'm looking for right now is just a 5-minute fair value gap to short from, because I don't want to short this right now. We have about 2 more minutes into the 15-minute candle closures. But this was a very aggressive candle showing displacement, so longs are off the table for now until this level gets taken at least. All right, we have about 15 more minutes until 10 a.m. and a new 15-minute candle has opened, so we're gonna check this out. So I'm gonna take this and put 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Looking to see if price wants to, from this range, from this high and this low, looking to see if price wants to come to premium and then potentially sell down. So maybe something like this. They're just coming back up here and then continue going lower. That's what I'm looking to see if price does. If price does that, then that could be a good setup to like target or go for shorts. So we're way deep in premium now within this 15-minute candle. So if we keep closing above, then the setup is likely going to be invalidated. So we retested the midnight open right here. So this is what we retested in this area. So we retested the midnight open right here. So if we inverse this BISI, this 1 minute BISI, there's a high probability of us going lower if we inverse it with body closures below. Right now, I'm just looking at price, how it's going to react above the midnight open. We had a very big reaction though. Very big reaction. We're retesting right now, 9:30 open. We have about 30 more seconds until this 5-minute candle closes. And we took previous 15-minute high. All right, let's see how 10 a.m. reacts. This is why when I'm looking for a setup, I don't immediately enter off a PDRA. I wait for like a reaction out of it, whether it be a change state delivery or an inversion, to then go to then like enter and then target my objective. I don't immediately just enter off PD arrays. I like to see like at least a 1 minute candle closure below or confirmation before going in, or else you're going to go against a moving train like you're seeing now. This was about a 242 point move to the upside. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame right now, you can see how this 4-hour inversion is coming into play. So initially we were bearish, right? But what did I say? I want to see how the next 4-hour 10 a.m. candle opens. So this whole move down, look at the wick. You see this? You see this whole move down and coming back up above the opening. This is why it's important to wait for candle closures, because if you're holding all the way to this low, you would have gotten stopped at break even, or at least while trailing your stop. But this is how the 4-hour inversion comes into play. This is why it's important to wait for body candle closures above or below these PD arrays to confirm your direction. Because if I was, let's say I didn't wait for the candle closures, right? And let's say I was very confident in shorts, but I positioned myself around this wick, I would have gotten stopped out very fast. If you were positioned around this area of this candle or this area, you would have gotten stopped out very fast. Which is why you need to wait for body closures. All right, so 10 a.m. is about to open like in 30 seconds. So let's see what it shows us. So far, I haven't taken a trade. I was looking for shorts today, but I didn't like how we were just coming back above the 4-hour CIBI or this 4-hour inversion. But 10 a.m. has opened now. Hourly time frame, we closed below this up close candle, this last up close candle. So we're retesting this change state delivery hourly level right now. I just don't like how 10 a.m. opened back above this 4-hour inversion. So London highs could be a good target if you're looking for longs. Going to be marking out this 15-minute SIBI. My last level of defense for shorts would be this 15-minute SIBI. Once we get a closure above, then longs are going to be more favorable for London highs. So I'm watching closely how we're going to react out this 1-minute BISI. So we are in the macro right now, the 950 to 1010 macro. Yeah, I'm looking more for previous daily high now. This looks like a better target for longs. If I was looking for longs, I would ideally just want 10 a.m. open to at least retrace back down here and then continue going higher. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm reading the comment section right now. Up or down? Right now I'm favoring upside because on the 4-hour time frame, 10 a.m. opened above this 4-hour inversion and we had a very strong rejection at this low. So it looks better for upside right now. And my validation level for upside would be candle closures below the midnight open. So if I was looking for upside, I would target London highs or our previous daily high. And yeah, this is my first live stream. I'm gonna try to do these live streams consistently for this year. We have about 6 more minutes into this 15-minute candle closure. Yeah. Opening price of Tuesday. This price action definitely had a lot of people confused. A lot of people confused. This moved down and then the retracement back up. It was going to be expected if we were closing above this PD array. But yeah, this move all the way down definitely did confuse a lot of people. So 5 minutes, 15. On the 4-hour time frame, 6 a.m. opened, and then we came all the way down and then closed right above. So we swept the previous 4-hour candles low and then closed above. So my new target would be this candle's high now, as a reversal back up for this candle's high. The only thing that will make me go or be bearish is we get a closure back below the midnight open. Yeah, it's very slow right now. We're retesting this 15-minute inversion right now. If I was looking for shorts, then I would want to see some kind of open, come back up, come below, retest of the midnight or the New York open, and continue going lower. If I was bullish for this 4-hour candle, I would have opened, come down below the midnight open, change the delivery, continue pushing higher. So we're just gonna have to see how we react with this 10 a.m. open. There's only two levels or two areas where this 10 a.m. or 4 hour can go. Can either go up, take this high, or take this low. So right now we're below the midnight open. Not the midnight open. Right now we're below 10 a.m. The level that I'm looking right now is this equilibrium range right here. To this 4-hour daily range equilibrium. From this high up here, or this high up here, to this low. So I'm looking to see how we're going to react from this area. If we keep closing below, then we're likely just going to take this low. But if we get some kind of reaction out of this area and inverse this SIBI, then we're going to go higher. But if not, then we're likely to go lower. For now, I'm just watching right now. So right now we are in OTE zone of this range. So I want to see how we react from here. Yeah, right now this PA has a lot of people confused. I like this retest of this inversion right here that I marked out. I like that retest. Initially, coming into this session, I was bearish biased, looking for this low down here. So I was very bearish, looking for previous monthly low down here, and then low of day down here. And we also had that change state delivery from this up close candle. So if you see these candles and the way they close and retested it, this open, high, and then now we're seeing that low close. I was very bearish coming to this session, but then we had that very big reaction to the upside. But the way we're looking now, we could potentially see lower prices again. I'm just looking for us to take this low and then close below, so that way we can confirm us going lower. But for now, I'm just seeing how price reacts. I'm not touching anything at the moment. Yeah. So this retracement up into OTE of this range for then us to continue going back down. That's what it looks like right now, especially with those candle closures below midnight opening. Because if we were likely to go higher or like be higher, then this inversion would have been respected and continue going up, but we keep coming back down and closing below. So yeah. Initially, if we were to be bullish, then we want to see reactions out this area 2 and 2.5, but we didn't. We kept closing below with candle closures below. We also invalidated this inversion. So now I'm going to move my standard deviations from the swing point high to the swing point low to project a greater distance of where price is likely to go. And it aligns with one target where I had right here. So low of day is still down here, and this previous 4-hour low as well. So the fact that we're closing below this OTE range, yeah. So the current 15-minute open right now, it's 10:30, so up here. I want to see how these levels look. Yeah, we also were above the 4-hour manipulation level. So 10 a.m. open, 4-hour manipulation, coming back down to the distribution level. It's pretty clean. Yeah, this PA definitely messed with a lot of people. So people going shorts, holding for previous monthly low, got stopped out, and then people going long for London highs and previous daily high, it got stopped out. All right, we're seeing some nice reactions out there for Valley yet. Probably go lower. Expected 930 reversal. Got wrecked. Entered too late. Yeah, this PA was definitely tough for a lot of people. I mean, I wanted like shorts to previous monthly low, but it was way too late for me to go short because we were already like close to the target around this area. Because if you look at the 4-hour candle, if I were to enter shorts right down at this wick, at this area, I would have gotten wrecked with this push up. So I kind of wanted a retracement into some kind of fair value gap, change state delivery, and then go short. But we never got that change state delivery. We only inverse the PD raise from the left side of the curve and continue pushing higher. So I didn't get an entry for shorts. And I didn't get an entry for longs either because we kept closing below this midnight open and the equilibrium of this range from this high to this low. It's not easy, PA. It's not easy, especially for the first for the first day of the year or the second. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. All right. So right now, I'm just looking how price reacts out of this area. All right. So I'm looking at this breaker here. I want to see us push down from this breaker to take out previous 4-hour low of day, and then previous monthly low. So I don't want to see candle closures above this area. Right now it's 10:40. We're about 20 minutes away from London close. Look at the hourly time frame. Look at the hourly time frame. When you see the hourly time frame, do you see how we have those candle closures below the last up close candle having this change to delivery? You see how we tap it, then we come back below the opening as your manipulation, and then just distribute all the way down from the change to delivery level? If you're confident in your bias and you're drawing liquidity, the best short opportunity would have been inside this wick of this hourly candle. That would have been the cleanest short. Finding like an entry around this area and just riding out distribution. That would give you like 178 points. 178 points or 180 points riding out this 10 a.m. hourly candle. Just from this change to the delivery. Like, you see that? Bam. That's clean. All right, we're getting some nice reactions out this unicorn right here, or this breaker in fair value gap. We're below the monthly opening price and New York opening price. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna see if I can pull up my screen here. On the 4-hour time frame, right now with ES and NQ. This morning, I was favoring shorts for at least this low, because if you look at your 4-hour time frame, we have major S&Ts at the highs. So you see how we didn't take this high up here, but ES we did take it. And these are the daily candles. So NQ didn't take previous daily high, but ES already took it. So that was like one of the big reasons why I was favoring shorts, because we were already close to the previous monthly low, and these SMTs at the highs just gave me a bigger confluence. But that was one of the reasons why I was favoring shorts this morning, until we got that reaction back up. Then I was looking for longs, as long as we stayed above the midnight New York Open, but then we closed below. So yeah, this PA definitely did confuse a lot of people, but you can't just jump the gun straight away. You need to have certain criterias that have to be met in order for you to take a position or a trade. Yeah, we're just slowly grinding back down. So retracing is back to OTE, and then now back down, pushing lower. So we're retesting back into this fair value gap right here. So we have this 15-minute FEG that we're trying to rebalance. We have about 10 minutes until London close as well. So from this 15-minute SIBI, what I would want to see is a 1-minute inversion. So we're digging into this 15-minute SIBI right now. I think we also have a 5-minute gap. Yeah, we also have a 5-minute gap right here. So I'll mark that out. Wow. Very aggressive reaction. 5-minute SIBI and then 1-minute inversion. Preferably this inversion right here. Candle closure below would be more better. We're also in the 1050 to 1110 macro. If I was right now, I'm just looking for SMTs. I'm looking for SMT right now. But we're not really having any at the highs. We did retrace to premium, however, from this range, this high and this low. So right now, ES and Dow, they're all trading within a 15-minute fair value gap. So if I can show it here. So right now they're all trading within this 15-minute fair value gap. Dow, ES, and NQ. So I just want to see how we react from this 15-minute SIBI. We retested the midnight New York Open right here. I like that sting though, the way we sting into that New York Midnight Open with this 15-minute SIBI. I just want to see a 1-minute inversion from this 15-minute gap retest. Maybe see something like this, and then start pushing down. Alright, so we have this, forget that candle closure below, like that, 20 more seconds. Nice. All right, we have a fair value gap right here. All right, let's see if we see some downside from here. We're also within the macro 1050, 1110 at this fair value gap and this breaker. We already had that change state delivery from this up close candle. And we are from premium. And we're currently in the 10 a.m. 4-hour distribution phase of this 4-hour. So pretty confident in shorts right now. But validation level will probably be like if we get above the midnight open. We'll see. So we have London close. We're reacting well below the 15-minute gap. I haven't really been seeing SMTs at the highs at all, which is what I don't like. Because every trade I take always has some kind of SMT. It's like 90% of my trades. 90% of my trades have SMTs on it. But I can't really see one at the moment for at the highs. But we're reacting nicely off this fair value gap though. I want to see a candle closure below the consequent encroachment of this SIBI or this BISI. Just like that. Going to be in the stream for like about 30 minutes before I end the stream. Probably will do a PM session stream. Maybe. Alright, so right now we have taken the lows on ES. So ES has taken these lows. So NQ is the one that has to catch up. But this entry right here, this fair value gap entry, is very good. This is the ideal entry that you would want. And you would already be bagging about like 77 points from this breaker and this fair value gap. So we took these lows, and the next lows I'm looking for is the previous 4-hour low. So here. Wow. I'm gonna set an alert right here. Four-hour low taken. But yeah, this is pretty clean. The retracement back up was unexpected at first, but price wanted OTE of this high and this low. Once we got OTE, we came back down, retraced to premium within this 5-minute SIBI and 15-minute SIBI. Then we had this unicorn, so this change state delivery from this last up close candle. So we take the down close candle next to it as the breaker and the fair value gap, and you can see how we have that nice reaction. That trade setup would have caught you about 70, 75 or 77 points just for these lows down here. Very slow PA. Very slow PA. But it's slowly grinding back down. We're still within the macro. If we take this low, there could be potentially running down this low as well. So I'm looking for this low, this 4-hour previous low. I'm looking for low of day, and potentially, if we do take it, previous monthly low. So I have like 3 targets or 3 draw liquidities that I want to look for price to go to. Alright, we're finally seeing some reaction out this woman is SIBI. All right, we're at premium right now, so above the 0.5. We have a 1 minute SIBI slightly above. We have about a new 15-minute candle closure in about 2 minutes. Let's see how we're looking on the higher time frame. So 15-minute tap. Okay. So we have this other 5-minute SIBI right here. So this is actually your unicorn. So we had down close candles, closures above this last up close candle. This is your change state delivery. We had a fair value gap, and we have this breaker. So this last down close candle from these up close candles. So this is your breaker for value gap. So this is your unicorn. Some people would enter shorts right at this fair value gap, but I would want to see like a 1 minute inversion at least. Okay, I want to see body closures below this up close candle, so we can have a change state delivery and potentially another breaker or unicorn setup. So I want to see. I don't want to see candle closures closing above, or else it's just not gonna look good. So if we get a closure below this up close candle, having this change state delivery, then that'll be ideal. weekly, monthly. I'm honestly very confident that price will take this low, previous monthly low. Very confident, because you see how we took previous monthly high, but then we closed up below previous monthly high. That would be a reversal for the next candle to take this low. So took this high, closed below that level, then that would be my reversal to then target this low. So the current draw for me right now is previous monthly low. But time has to align. Weekly, daily, 4-hour. The ideal short today was the 6 a.m. 4-hour and this 10 a.m. 1-hour candle. The retest of this change state delivery and then the expansion down. That was very clean. Very clean. I don't like the PA right now. Definitely don't like the PA right now. It's very, very slow, but it's expected. It's already 11 o'clock. I'm about to end the live stream soon, but this was a very great tape read today. No trades, but very great tape read. It's going to be an interesting month. It's going to be an interesting month. New month, new year. It's going to be an interesting PA. Alright, I have my alert here set for this low, but I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna come back during the PM session and we're gonna see if we run this low for the 4-hour candle. Wow, okay. That'll be interesting if this candle is going to be an inside candle. "15 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Interesting. Alright. But I'm going to end this live stream now. And very great tape read. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your day.